Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Lost Judgment. Hope you all are doing well today. And before I begin with this video, just want to say check the top right. You'll see the last episode if you haven't got to that one. If not, that's all good. So we're about to probably have a huge boss fight, by the way, guys. But I know that before then, I actually mentioned in previous videos that I really have a lot of SP. Look at the bottom right, that's insane. The thing is I'm not used to having this much SP because in the previous game I played, which is Judgment, the first one, you don't get as much SP, but you also don't have as many skills you have to work with. So that being said, I'm probably just gonna boost some health here if I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna boost some more health here. I don't think I need much more than this for now. As much as I like the other skills, such as the special skills, I think for now, or the ability skills, I think for now I should just work on what's cheaper. I got an achievement called Skill Dabbler, probably from getting a certain amount of skills. Guard reversal, why not? Just anything that can help out a little bit here and there, right? I don't want to make it too hard for me. I don't want to make sure I'm in need of more help. Let's go with just one of those, and then let's just grab some more just here and there. These are really cheap compared to how much I have right now in my pocket. I'm just grabbing a few of these. I know I don't need it. Well, sorry, I'm going to take that back. I will need it, but it's also going to help in terms of me being able to use different skills and such, because it will allow me to, I'll be in a sticky situation, then boom, I can use one of these X finishes that would not be around if I didn't have it unlocked. But I don't think I have many here left, so let's just grab a few more here. I know this is crane style. I'm not a big fan of crane style. As you can see, I don't use it as often. But in the terms of making sure I can go further in this game, let's grab that. Snake style is my favorite style. Hands down, the best style I've ever played. Really fun. In the previous game, the first one, Judgment, doesn't have snake style. So the fact that they implemented here was so smart on their end. Just to add a style that honestly I didn't think would be much. But I believe is the best style you can get, in my opinion. Alright, I think we are good to go. We have XP boost health here, which I don't think I'm going to worry too much. Grip, I don't really care about. Boost attack, I do care about. It is a lot of SP, but you'll see it's going to cost a lot of SP here, but I can guarantee you it will save my butt eventually. Alright, I think I'm good to go. The reason why I spent a lot of SP is because I feel like we're getting closer to the end. We're more halfway through the game than we were before. And if I'm not mistaken, in Like a Dragon, there was a huge event that took place here. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same concept.
I wish we'd had some sign of Kuwana-san, but maybe we'll still get lucky? Are you ready to go, Yagami-san?
Oh yeah, this is a huge fight coming up. Let's get ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Probably a huge fight with Kuwana.
Man, where is this fucking guy? It's just taking forever. Yeah, it's not like anyone else is here. You think the cops got it wrong? Then what do? Keep looking? Is there a fucking point?
Seems like Kuwana-san's giving them a slip. What's the plan now?
Let's find out what RK's gonna do when they catch Kuwana. Are they planning to kill him themselves?
What, you gonna just stroll up and ask him?
Well, I only count 4 of them, so 2 each. Piece of cake.
I guess.
Okay, let's go. Hello, gentlemen. Got a couple questions for you.
Huh? Who the hell are you two? You with the Geomijul?
They don't even recognize you, Yagami-san?
Well, that's kind of sad.
What's going on here?
Yagami-san? I don't think it's just 2 each anymore.
Yagami? Hey, that's the detective from Kamurocho. A detective? Just get him! They're with Kitakata! Fuck yeah. Let's get it started. Hope you're ready to die. I've been waiting for this shit.
Looks like it's 4 each now. No longer 2 each. Let's go. How does one of these already have 2 bars? What the frick? I expect to find Kuwana after all this fights, and then all of a sudden we get to fight him, and then he's gonna give us a hard time. I mean, it's probably obvious, right? It is what it is with these games. You just cannot get away from it. Man, Segura's getting his butt kicked. Well, one sec. Let's just take this guy out if I can. Why is all of a sudden these guys doing a lot of damage to me? He knifed me a couple times and I'm already down like on my health. 1 second. I didn't even realize he has a gun on him. Always take the guy that has like a weapon of some sort on him. I do have some items on me, so I'm gonna be okay, I think, for now. Again, just take out these guys first. See if I can kick him. Oh no, Sugiro wants to help me out. Oh, we did this kind of move before with Kaito, I think. See how that guy just popped out of nowhere? At least it's on this guy. I'll take it, honestly. As long as it's on the bigger guy, I'll honestly take it. I don't really mind at all. DDT does a lot of damage. Again, this is why I have so many different skills unlocked for the snake style. Since I'm using the snake style, I have a lot of opportunities to use different XP actions here, right? To take them out quickly. So he's gone. He's gone. There's 2 more left, I know. I thought he was gonna hit me there. That's why I kind of blocked. And I also, if I time to block correctly, I kind of dodge his abilities there. Like I dodge the fact that he's trying to hurt me, like, or knife me or punch me, for example. Sugiro can mess with that guy while I take him out. There we go. DDT again. I don't think it does as much damage when you do it the second time. I don't mind. He's gonna go down, and then Kitara or maybe more of his goons will come out. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if more show up, but I'm assuming Kitakawa will show up and fight us. Probably with 4 bars. Probably a crazy fight. We'll see.
That all you got? I thought there were more of you guys.
Let's not jinx it, man.
You guys came looking for Kuwana, right? What were you gonna do to him?
We were just told to catch him. Not sure what comes after that.
You sure the plan wasn't to kill him?
I said I don't know.
Who gave the order here? Soma?
It was Yakuza-san. Probably on Soma-san's orders, though.
Hey, Yagami-san?
Hey, how come Ijincho has so many creepy masks?
I was just gonna ask you.
Kuwana's not here.
Huh?
That intel was fake. We were the ones who put it out.
You live here? Then you must be Geomijul.
Normally, it's us hiring the handyman. But this time, it was Kuwana asking the favor.
Huh? To put out false information?
Yes. He said he wanted to see what kind of enemy he was dealing with, and how they'd respond to an eyewitness report. Seeing as how easy police info made its way to these thugs, I'd say he was wise to use caution. Were he any closer, he would have been ensnared by now.
So Kuwana's nearby, watching everything unfold as we speak? He's really in Ijincho then?
We'll have to clear the room to discuss that.
Hey, why are you looking at me?
Sorry.
As you said, Kuwana's returned to Ijincho. There are benefits to being here that only he can exploit.
Where's he hiding out?
Under the protection of Tesso from the Yokohama Liumang. But you're cleared to see him. We already took care of that.
Kuwana actually said he'd meet us?
Come on. There's a way through the cops don't know. You can get out to the city from there.
That'd be helpful, thanks.
Guess you're not so bad after all.
Bear in mind, you may not leave alive if you come back. You were never welcome here.
And never mind. So, where do we find Kuwana-san?
I'm sure the Liumang will lead us to him. Just so happens I've got a brother there named Tesso.
Oh, what?
Now let's get there before Kuwana changes his mind.
Interesting. The Geomijul gave us a hand there. I haven't heard that or seen them in a long time since Like a Dragon, because That's where we were basically introduced to Geomijul, etc. A lot of gangs, or I guess families, we can call it, clans back in the day in that game. Very fun game though, I must say. Turn-based, which is very new for a Yakuza game. And I must say, I really did enjoy it. It was actually different. It gave you time to think, obviously, so it was like turn-based. But it wasn't turn-based, if you don't make a move quickly, they go first kind of thing. So it's really nice and fun.
So, you're Yagami Yanaki? Tesso-san told me to let you in.
Yagami Aniki?
Will you be coming inside?
That means Kuwana's back there. Maybe I should prep before going in. Yeah, why not?
Sure, let me pass.
This way, please.
Honestly, F it. I just used one health item, so hopefully it doesn't get too bad in there.
Bro, hey man. Welcome back, friends.
Tesso Aniki? Do I have to call you that?
Take a seat. And you too, buddy.
This'll be fun.
And which of your names should we be using for you now? Kuwana? Or do you prefer Kitakata-sensei?
Kitakata's a name that's been all but murdered by society. In Ijincho, I'm just a merry old handyman Kuwana-san.
If you ask the cops, you're the murder suspect, Kitakata. After killing Sawa-sensei, you fled the scene. At least, that's the story the police top brass are passing down through the ranks. Now, why would they say something like that about you?
Calm down, Yagami. How come you never relax?
So Kuwana hired you guys from the start, and you pretended to not know each other in front of me? If that's the case, you really went all out for me.
Didn't I tell you? The Liumang accepts anonymous requests too. Tesso didn't know I was the one who hired him. I suppose there's no point in hiding that now.
That's just how it is. Nothing to get mad over, bro.
You really aren't hiding anything? Did you tell him all you've done?
He's a former high school teacher who's going around killing bullies. Can't be much more to hide than that. Do you need any more convincing?
Honestly, I'm at a loss. I worked my ass off to get where you are.
And I'm still trying to untangle the mess you've made of it. You've got my student helpers by the throats, so I'm really backed into a corner here.
You mean the graduates from Kurokawa Academy? Like Mamiya-san?
Very good, Sugiura-kun. So how about it? No reason for us to doubt each other's intentions, right? All the secrets are out in the open now.
Fine. Then I'm gonna light up.
You were just over at Geomijul, weren't you? RK was looking for me there. The police even lent them a hand.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm even more confused. I give up. Who in the world could be after me? Who has influence over both RK and the police?
Care to venture a guess?
They'd be the uneducated guesses of a handyman. You got any bright ideas yourself, Master Detective?
I haven't confirmed it for sure yet, but I have a pretty good theory for you.
Oh? Who?
I just heard this from the detective Watanabe. The ones looking for Kuwana are... No. Yes. Whoa, actually. Public security is going after Kuwana, but also the person from the top. But it's people. So maybe this one.
The Public Security Division. That's what a detective from Kanagawa PD said. According to them, you're the prime suspect in Sawa-sensei's murder. That's why Kanagawa PD was told to lay off RK. Any trace of RK in the footage near Sawa-sensei's place is gone. Likely public security's work. And with that kind of backing, it's understandable why RK is so confident.
Yo, hold up again. Why is public security after Kuwana in the first place?
Why is public security after Kuwana? Likely the wishes of a specific individual. They're protecting the prosecution, or they're trying to preserve RK. They're working with this person.
Public security's probably working for Reiko Kusumoto, Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health.
What?
Kuwana, You had your students kidnap Shinya Kawai, right? 5 years ago in Kamurocho? Kawai bullied Reiko Kusamoto's son, Mitsuru-kun. That painted a target on his back for you. But before you took Kawai out, you approached Reiko Kusamoto with your revenge offer, didn't you? Ehara told us that. Before taking revenge on a bully, you'd approach the family about it first. Did you make the same offer to Reiko Kusamoto?
What if I did?
She's the vice minister of the Ministry of Health, and she's pretty popular. She's even cleaning up her predecessor's mess. If it were to surface that she agreed to a revenge killing, they'd have yet another massive scandal on their hands. And if you get to go down in cuffs instead of a body bag, that detail may just come out. Before that can happen, Reiko Kusamoto plans to
Have me silenced and use public security to do it.
Exactly. Except public security can't just go after you, so they subcontracted RK to do the dirty work. That would explain why public security is trying to cover for RK.
I see. Well, the logic starts off soundly enough.
Something wrong with it?
Unfortunately, yes. Something does stick out.
And what's that?
I did, in fact, approach Kusamoto-san 5 years ago about taking revenge on Shinya Kawai. And just as you said, I used Mamiya-kun and the others to kidnap Kawai.
And?
From that point on, Kusamoto-san knew I was directing Mamiya-kun and the others. She'd seen their faces, knew their identities, everything. So, if Kusamoto-san wanted to go after me, Mamiya-kun and the others would be first on the list. But the fact is, public security hasn't laid a finger on them, even now. Which means, Kusamoto-san isn't the one giving them orders.
So if Ryu Kusamoto was giving orders to public security, she could have gotten Kuwana much quicker.
Sure, that makes some sense.
Hey, so sorry if this is off topic, but what was Kusamoto-san doing when Shinya Kawai was killed 5 years back?
She was standing right there with me. Afterwards, she took 3 days of PTO, and that was a first for her.
Why?
Shinya Kawai died at the hands of Kusamoto-san. She drove the knife into his chest personally. She took it slow, making sure he suffered the whole time. Just like Akihiro Ehara, she avenged her son with her own 2 hands. I admire her.
She killed Kawai herself?
The current vice minister of the Ministry of Health committed murder? If that's true, she had to keep that hidden for a long time.
Afterward, she told me she'd never wash the smell of his blood off her hands.
Damn, man.
I was the only one who knew that, by the way. The others have no idea. On that day 5 years ago, I sent them straight home after they brought me Kawai. And I was the only one with Kusamoto-san when she killed him.
This sounds way too crazy to be real.
Even so, the fact is, Kusamoto-san hasn't betrayed me. Besides, I doubt the Vice Minister is powerful enough to order public security around.
Then who is giving them their orders?
Well, I'd say your theory's on the right track. I'm sure public security contracted RK. It lines up with what's happened so far. I imagine they're so persistent because they know I can be used against Kusamoto-san.
Either way, whoever's pulling the strings is someone who'll benefit from your capture. So if it isn't Reiko Kusamoto, maybe it's one of her enemies?
An enemy?
Yeah, like someone within the Ministry of Health. Or maybe even some kind of political rival. Nothing would be more valuable to them than dirt on Kusamoto, right? They're probably trying to take her down. Or they could threaten and manipulate her as they see fit. Is that why public security's been taking action? If they wanted to take her down, they could have had the police investigate her fair and square.
Whoever's behind Arcane the public security must be an enemy of Riko Kusamoto. That seems to be most logical train of thought.
Right. Kusamoto-san can walk away from the Ministry of Health anytime she wants. Plus, she has the public's support, especially with the younger crowds. All just more reasons for her to have enemies.
I read some article about how even the Prime Minister has a hard time with her. Like, She'll get up in his face every time he signs an order. Dumbass loses so many arguments, he practically works for her now.
So the Prime Minister's trying to find some dirt on Reiko Kusumoto?
He's just an example. Weren't you listening when we said Kusumoto-san has lots of enemies in her position?
Hey, don't be a dick.
So whoever's behind this may have been looking for a weakness in Kusumoto-san for a while. They must have got their start after realizing Ehara's case was really about getting revenge on a bully. That puts Ehara and Reiko Kusumoto in the same boat, being that their only sons were bullying victims. And if they discovered that Kawai also vanished 5 years ago...
Regardless, that wouldn't account for the rest of the incidents where a bully ended up dead. You'd know. You're the one going up and down the whole country killing them off, aren't you? Kawai makes number 7.
7? Damn, man.
It wouldn't take much to connect the dots. It'd lead straight to her. Reiko Kusumoto. Then they'd know that she was among the victims who got her revenge.
Yeah. And then, to Ehara's case. The link between him and Kusumoto is clear as day now if you know what you're looking for. That link is Sawa-sensei. It took me a while, but I connected the two cases together myself. It was RK. She never should have even been on their radar. In fact, they traced your name from her. Sawa-sensei knew. She suspected you were involved with the Mikoshiba murder in one way or another, right? You don't care. You see your killing spree on these former bullies like you're doing the country a service. In your eyes, this is vengeance. Actually, no. You'd call it justice, wouldn't you? Except... Sawa-sensei wouldn't have died if it was.
That was never my intent. She shouldn't have died.
No. You don't get to just brush her off like that. Like an afterthought. You had to have known you'd go down for this eventually. And you're fine if all your old students like you and Mamiya go down with you. By then, why would you look back at your trail of blood? Why would you clean up all your carnage? It's not your problem, right? You move forward with one purpose. Send as many bullies to hell as you can. Beyond that, you don't give a shit what happens. Sawa-sensei died in tears. You didn't see what I saw. The fear she must have felt was still frozen on her face. You, Ehara, Reiko Kusumoto, you're all murderers. And so far, all of you have gotten away with it. So why did Yoko Sawa end up having to pay the price? Tell me, will you even be able to look her in the eye when you die?
I doubt it. That's gonna follow me well into the afterlife. So what now, then? March to the cops and turn myself in?
You should. If you don't do exactly that, no one will know why she had to die, and that'll be the end of her story. Everyone will keep on dancing around her death, even though she was completely innocent. Just like the cops are doing.
Afraid I can't do that. If I turn myself in now, there's only one thing that happens. Public security takes me out. And worse, Reiko Kusumoto would be compromised. And that, I will never allow to happen. Of all the people involved in this, she deserves to walk free. Her revenge was justified.
You think so?
All she did was scrape off the scum of the earth that pushed her only son into an attempted suicide. She didn't sit around crying about a legal miscarriage. She took justice into her own hands. No one has any right to indict her for that. So don't go there. Nobody lays a finger on her.
Hey, skinny ginger kid. Looks like this is gonna turn into a little more than a chat.
Good thinking.
So is your plan to kill me too? Anyone who interferes with your justice, we all get added to your body count, don't we?
The punishment fits the crime. You're just blind. If you can't see that, then you can go to hell! Stay out of my way!
Oh boy. Okay. It's time to pop off. First we do, grab a chair before he hits me. Jeez, you saw him running after me like that? He has 4 bars too. Ooh. Yeah, he has 4 bars. I think I fought... Oh, this guy has also snake style. You saw that? He like immediately turned into a snake style. I don't even know what he did there. I wish I had more health though. I feel like I would have more health. I'm not sure. Okay, okay. Jeez. Got some moves. Oh my gosh. Still going. That looks like it hurts a lot actually. Actually, I won't play with fire here. Let me just immediately drink another one of these. Let me drink something that gives me a little bit more extra gauge, and that would work. I'm not going to use this, obviously, but I'm going to use a little bit of this, too. Okay, never mind. I won't use that. A DDT won't hurt. Does a lot of damage, that DDT, I must say, though. Okay, he does a lot of damage. He hits me like a lot without even me doing much. I guess all this X action will be very useful here. Even if there's not that much damage here and there. This should get to the halfway mark. It is the halfway mark. I'm not sure if something will happen. So maybe we'll just wait it out. Okay, I see what he does there. When he also has his little thing going on, I should leave him alone. Let's just grab this quickly. I'll just keep doing this, why not? If he keeps throwing me in the ground, I'll just use the next action every time. And if it doesn't do much damage, I don't care. Like, I'm still doing damage to him, and he's getting to his second last bar here. Okay, leave him alone. Leave him alone when he does this. What the? How did that hit me? How did that hit me? Is there any more chairs? Hello? Oh. I can use this though. A trash can will work here. This will do a lot of damage too, actually. That's like, what, a third of his health there? Well, not of his full everything, but like, you know what I mean. Ooh, that was close. Come on, get closer. There you go. I'm also taking care of my health here. I just noticed my health being a little bit low. I'll just pop whatever next. We're getting closer to the end of this fight. He is a tough combatter though. So let's just grab one of these again. I'll just use this obviously, and then I'll use one of these. See if I can grab myself another item if I can. There we go. Hit with a chair. This doesn't do much anymore, unfortunately. Still does some damage though. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Oh, come on. Whatever. I think it's cheap that I'm using a lot of X actions, but like, let's be honest. For this fight, I think it's just beneficial that I use as many as I can. And plus, it does some damage. It's better than nothing. I know it's not ideal. I wish I can go a little bit stronger on this guy. I wish I can do DDT there. Wait, 1 second. Let me see if I can do some damage here. That was close, actually. I thought he was going to grab me there. Come on. There you go. Let me grab another item here, shall I? This will do. I think, yeah, that was close. Let's do some damage, not a lot, but enough. Should I pop another item, actually? I can't tell where he is sometimes. Okay, there we go, that should do it, I think. Unless he has, like, another health bar. I was half expecting him to pull out, like, a drink and just drink it up and be full health bar again or something like that. Something crazy, but he looks like he's down for the count.
How long has this been going now?
I lost track.
Call it?
Nah. They're gonna tire out eventually. Beating the shit out of each other is the way some people communicate.
I can see that.
There we go. Now let's stop.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Haven't you had enough yet?
You think it's time to give it a rest?
Hell no. Stay out of our way.
You're not looking so hot.
You got lucky I stopped when I did, you know. I had a move lined up with your name on it.
You're the one who got lucky as far as I'm concerned. I was about to kick your ass.
What a fucking mess, guys.
No way. Really? No freaking way. They're not on speaking terms.
Hey, both of you, eat. Your food's getting cold. One of our higher-ups cooked this himself. Look good if there's any left.
Not a problem. This stuff's great.
Delicious! Man, this is the good stuff.
So that means Reiko Kusamoto could be being targeted by public security.
Right. It's possible part of the police wants to catch me as leverage against Kusumoto-san on public security orders. But that's only if public security really is behind this. You're the one who said you got that info from a cop.
Well, someone up top's been putting pressure on the investigation. That much is clear. But no matter how you slice it, the fact that you're enemy number one while RK roams free is absurd. Unfortunately, all I got out of that cop was that public security itself is who we're up against.
Public security is Japan's top intelligence agency. If they're after you, there's no escape.
Agreed.
And I guess now's a good time to make a suggestion.
Huh?
Tell me, who benefits the most from you two fighting? Huh? That'd be public security. The more you drag each other down, the easier they'll be able to get the jump on you. By the time you notice, it's too late. We got you. That's exactly what they'd want, right? But what if you two work together? You watch each other's backs and act before RK and public security do. You might even be able to find out who's pulling the strings.
Huh. Yeah. For two enemies to join forces, there needs to be an even greater threat to fight.
Sure, I'm on board with that.
Fine, but this is only temporary. Once we finish with public security, I'm gonna make sure you answer for what you've done.
Okay. Then where do we start? Should we just storm public security at this point?
No. First, we need to confirm public security is really the enemy we're after.
Right. We'll make our move after that.
We have the element of surprise. They have no idea we're working together.
Then we'll use it to our advantage and outsmart them.
Aw, look at the boys playing nice.
If public security's trying to find some leverage against Kusumoto-san, they'll likely be listening in on her. They're the experts in wiretapping and espionage, after all. We just need a quick confirmation.
How?
We'll just give her a call.
Right here?
Yes. That way, her enemy will trace the call and pinpoint our location. And public security is the only one in Japan who can pull that off, so we'll know right away if it's them.
Good thinking.
Yeah. Wait, hold up! You saying if you call up Reiko Kusumoto, then the bad guys will start pouring in? Can we maybe not do that here?
Actually, that might just work in our favor.
Huh? Bro, why are you talking crazy?
Yagami-san, you sure about getting on bro terms without Kaito-san? Wouldn't that bum him out?
Whoa. This is amazing. What is this?
Good shit, huh? You've got good taste, bro. I knew you of all people would notice the difference.
Kuwana, when was the last time you spoke to Reiko Kusumoto?
5 years ago, on the night she killed Kawai. We arranged it, so we'd never contact each other after that.
So you have her number then?
If it hasn't changed.
What is it then? I have an idea.
What?
We're gonna set a trap to find out if we really are up against public security. If they trace the call and they send people for us, then we know for sure it's them. That's why we're gonna call Reiko Kusamoto using a location that doesn't exist at all.
How's that work?
We'll use 2 phones that can't be traced back to us, and we'll relay your voice. Obviously, you won't be wherever we do this from. Best to do this someplace with no one around. Once we see who they send in, mission accomplished.
Wait, what's happening?
Don't worry, I got it. You'll catch up, Sugiura-kun.
First, we need to know our enemy. I'll have Tsukumo prep us some burner phones.
Which means a truce for the time being?
Only while you're here. Gotta keep things civil for my brother.
Man, Zhao-san's cooking makes even the suckiest situations not suck.
Cheers to that. Hey, so Tsukumo-kun's already got the phones ready. They're burners that can't be traced back to us.
2 of them, right?
Just like you asked for.
Nicely done, Yokohama 99. You were quick.
Okay, time to go see Tsukumo. Oh man, what a freaking fight. I mean, it wasn't too bad, I must say. I knew there was going to be a huge fight. Obviously, they give you time to prep for it. But I like the fact that they actually like fought it through and they're like, you know what, let's just call truce for now. And we'll resume our little beef later. But with that being said, let's grab a few things here because I am looking pretty low on stuff. Just grab as many things as I need here. I wish there was more slots for this. You know what I mean? Like, I only have 3 slots unless I can pick them up from, like, my other... Wait 1 second. I see something here I can grab to someone else. It's a lost item, I believe. Or dropped item, I should say.
Excuse me.
You dropped this? Yep, we're good. 4-leaf clover. You're welcome. I got 2 SP from the Can't Complain. What I was saying, like, in special, if there's anything here that I can get that will help me probably get more items. I don't know. I don't see really anything, actually. Unless I'm missing it, guys. I'm not sure if you see it. Sorry if I don't see it here. I don't think so. Unless I am missing it. But whatever. We have so many new stats we had to grab into. Oh my gosh, there's so many here. I might have to grab more of these, actually. But I'll do that a little bit later. For now, let's just go to see Tsukumo. He's just not that far from us. Let's go quickly grab him because I want to see what goes on. I know I'm already 38 minutes or so into the video, but you know, this is getting really good, so I can't say no, unfortunately. I gotta see what happens next, you know? I don't think anything huge will happen here, so maybe let's move this in here and see what happens. Alright, let's see what Tsukumo's up to.
Ah, just the 2 I've been waiting for. Excellent work, by the way.
Hey, got those burner phones ready?
Of course I do. Who do you think I am?
I still don't fully get what's going on. Yagami-san, what are we gonna do with these?
Okay, I'll break it down. First, we call Kuwana on 1 phone. Let's say this one here. Then we use this other phone to call Reiko Kusamoto, using them that way. The phones won't be connected to each other, but their voices will be relayed so they can talk normally.
Oh, okay. And then?
If public security finds out Reiko Kusamoto's talking to Kuwana, they'll trace the call without actually finding him. And we can see exactly who they send without risk of being seen ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm getting it.
Surely you don't intend to do that here, do you? That would put a beacon on us for Kuwana-san's enemies.
Yeah, we'll do it somewhere remote. We need a place where nobody would raise an eyebrow at an army of public security boys. And it's gotta have a good vantage point.
There's a building under construction not far from here. It's late, so no one should be around that may get involved unintentionally.
Where is it?
It's right near Seirio High. There's a crane by the river, too. You'll know when you see it.
Okay, you 2 stay put. I should be able to handle this alone.
You sure about that?
Let me at least put out a drone, Yagami-shi, even if it isn't much. I'll use it to capture the faces of Kuwana-san's pursuers.
That'd be good.
Alright, easy does it then. I knew there won't be much there. It seemed like very little for us to actually go through that. So the next part will be going there, and I'm gonna go there. And I think that is to the left here. Yeah, just right beside the school actually. So we will run there / take the skateboard out. I keep forgetting that I have a skateboard sometimes in this game. I'm just so used to running. Although taxi would obviously be the easiest way to go around places, but I'll do that near the end of the game. Again, for sure, I'm just gonna keep doing this. It's fun. I also collect coins. I still don't know what they're for, but there has to be a good reason for it, right? There has to be. Anyways, in that scene where you had Kuwana and Yagami kind of not looking at each other, there was a character there that was cooking, and they named him Shao-san, I think, or Shao. He was actually a playable character. Well, yeah, he was a playable character in Yakuza Like a Dragon. And he was actually, if I'm not mistaken, from the Geomijul. So it's pretty cool that you get to see an old character from another series join in. So I found that pretty cool. And he also was like a cook himself there, so I liked it. It was pretty cool. I liked seeing that he was there. He didn't say anything though, so I guess they didn't get the voice actor for him, or they just had him in the background doing the same thing over and over again, so it wasn't really a hard asset to do, right? Alright, we're almost here. What I'm going to do though, folks, I know this is going to suck for me and for you because I want to keep going, but I don't like having long videos, and I know I've been doing that quite a bit lately. I hope that's okay. I know that's not ideal, but usually what I like to do is always play a video in the background while I do stuff. Keeps me kind of like not lonely in a sense. Anyway, folks, I do greatly appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me. And what I will do is I like to leave 2 videos up. So what I'll do, guys, I'll leave a playlist of Judgment. I did the whole series of Judgment. You guys can check it out if you want. As well, I'll leave a video you guys might enjoy. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.